Story of a submersible called Limiting Factor. It was used to reach the deepest parts of all 5 of the Earth's.
The recent expedition into the Puerto Rico Trench has initiated what may be the most radical shift in scientific understanding in decades. This mission, spearheaded by a team of oceanographers, engineers, and biologists, deployed a uniquely designed submersible drone capable of enduring pressures previously deemed lethal to both machinery and life. Unlike typical oceanographic efforts that map terrain or sample sediment, this voyage was directed toward a far more complex aim: to investigate long-standing seismic disturbances and acoustic irregularities that had eluded explanation for years. The trench, which plunges to depths over 27,000 feet, revealed secrets during this 72-hour descent that exceeded the most speculative forecasts. The technological design of the drone included adaptive propulsion systems, ultra-sensitive sonar, and magnetometers, as well as high-capacity AI analytics. These features enabled not only navigation through the most inaccessible abyssal landscapes, but also real-time recording and assessment of its findings. Initial mapping revealed the presence of vertical structures rising hundreds of feet above the ocean floor, but these were not ordinary geological columns. Their sharp symmetry, lack of volcanic signatures, and unusual material compositions immediately stood out. Subsequent spectrographic analyses demonstrated the presence of exotic minerals, some of which do not naturally occur within Earth's crust. These formations appeared in cluster patterns and bore hallmarks that defied spontaneous geological formation, prompting initial hypotheses ranging from unknown terrestrial processes to the lingering effects of a meteorite impact. Embedded magnetic pulses, low-level radiation emissions, and electromagnetic field distortions were registered consistently in the proximity of these columns, challenging the prevailing understanding of oceanic geology. These anomalies, when analyzed through AI-assisted filtering systems, displayed patterns, timed pulses, and recurring emissions that hinted at intentional structuring or at least a non-random origin. One of the mission's most significant revelations came not from terrain, but from biology. Footage captured within a narrow canyon revealed creatures previously undocumented by science. These beings moved not in isolation, but in structured formations, emitting rhythmic pulses of bioluminescent light that synchronized across multiple individuals. Their behavior could not be classified as instinctive or reactive. Instead, their formation suggested coordinated intelligence. They displayed adaptive responses to the drone's presence, hovering, repositioning, even forming protective barriers in response to environmental shifts. Morphologically, they resembled elongated cephalopods with semi-translucent exteriors and shimmering appendages, but their anatomy lacked familiar evolutionary markers. Detailed analysis of their light patterns showed mathematical structure, prompting linguists and computational theorists to study these sequences for semantic content. Compounding the biological findings were the drone's magnetic readings, which intensified near certain structures and during specific biological displays. Sensors picked up pulses synchronized with bioluminescent activity, suggesting not only that the creatures were aware of magnetic or electromagnetic conditions, but that their behavior might be intertwined with it. This led to a hypothesis of distributed cognition or hive-minded communication, where biological organisms serve as nodes in a broader ambient network. Such a theory upends traditional definitions of intelligence and raises the possibility of a sentient system embedded within the trench's ecosystem. Further supporting this were hydroacoustic recordings captured during descent, which included harmonic frequency emissions bearing strong resemblance to phonemic structure. When processed through linguistic pattern recognition tools, these emissions aligned with rule-governed sequences found in human and animal communication, raising the provocative possibility of an indigenous language or signaling system. As the analysis deepened, a new layer of mystery emerged in the form of metallic spheres discovered resting atop a plateau nearly 27,000 feet below sea level. These objects, measuring roughly 1.5 meters in diameter, exhibited a fusion of alloy and organic material. Chemical assays revealed elements with isotopic compositions uncommon on Earth, along with carbon filaments reminiscent of neural architecture. Whether biological or mechanical, or something in between, these structures point to either a long-lost intelligent influence or a native evolutionary process entirely foreign to surface-based life. These findings prompted speculation regarding the sphere's function, ranging from data storage units to energy regulators or even biological nodes in a conscious network. Simultaneously, environmental sensors captured localized thermal anomalies inconsistent with the surrounding deep-sea gradients. Small vertical shafts exhibited controlled heating patterns, cycling between high and low temperature thresholds with precise timing. These thermal variations correlated with electromagnetic pulses and magnetic field disruptions, further suggesting a level of internal activity within the trench's structures. Signal processing algorithms used by astrophysicists were employed to decode emissions in the hydrogen line frequency band, considered a universal channel for interstellar communication, and found recurring intervals suggesting intent rather than noise. Another line of investigation centered on unusual fluid dynamics at the boundary layer between sediment and open water. Vortex structures emerged with regular timing, forming spirals adhering to mathematical ratios commonly found in biological design and fluid dynamic systems influenced by intelligence. These patterns interacted with trench walls in a consistent manner, dispersing sediment and creating flow corridors through which nutrients and gas flows could be redistributed. This behavior suggested an engineered rather than natural flow system, or at least a self-organizing pattern beyond ordinary chaotic turbulence. The synchronization of these fluidic phenomena with biological movement and signal emissions lends credence to the notion of a deeply integrated system, potentially capable of regulating itself through energy and material exchange. Further intriguing was the discovery of isolated biomes enclosed by mineral barriers and gas pockets within the trench walls. These sealed zones harbored distinct microbial ecosystems whose genetic sequences included RNA strands with triple helix configurations. This molecular structure diverges significantly from all Earth-based life, which depends on the double helix as its central genetic repository. The existence of such genetic architecture not only points to an entirely different evolutionary path, but also raises possibilities of superior adaptability, error correction, or data storage in biological systems. These triple-stranded organisms might reflect an alternative route to complexity and resilience, evolved in response to the intense environmental pressures and isolation of deep-sea life. Adding another layer of enigma was the recorded time distortion observed during the drone's dive. Its atomic clock, synchronized with orbital satellite systems before descent, returned 11.6 seconds behind schedule when retrieved. This time lag persisted through 2 repeat experiments with different instruments, eliminating equipment malfunction as a cause. Scientists are now exploring relativistic effects, potentially linked to gravitational anomalies or exotic materials influencing local space-time curvature. These distortions raise extraordinary questions about the trench's mass composition and its interaction with fundamental physical laws. It suggests a gravitational or energetic anomaly akin to those studied in astrophysical contexts, now accessible within Earth's biosphere. As these findings reach the broader academic community, interest spread beyond the natural sciences. Anthropologists and cultural historians turned to indigenous Caribbean folklore, unearthing legends that mirrored many of the trench's newly discovered phenomena. Oral traditions of the Taino people describe beings of light dwelling at the bottom of the sea, whose voices echo during the darkest nights. These stories, long dismissed as metaphorical, now attract serious scholarly attention as potential historical accounts of ancient interactions with the trench's phenomena. Symbols interpreted from petroglyphs and cave paintings, spirals, eyes, and waterborne sentience align closely with acoustic patterns and biological behavior recorded by the drone. Scholars suggest that early civilizations may have been aware of these trench phenomena through sensory perception and encoded their experiences in mythic language. As the trench's profile grows, institutions worldwide are mobilizing for further investigation. A multinational research initiative has been announced with the goal of constructing a network of autonomous mini drones modeled on the behavior of the trench's resident organisms. These machines would be capable of real-time communication and data exchange, enabling persistent monitoring and even direct interaction with the ecosystem. This marks a dramatic transformation of deep-sea exploration, shifting from passive observation to experimental engagement with unknown systems. Such interactions, if successful, could become the first instance of non-human intelligent communication on Earth, potentially initiating a new chapter in the study of life and cognition. Private sector interests are also converging on the trench. Defense analysts have begun assessing the strategic implications of the trench's energy emissions and structural anomalies. The possibility that it might conceal a functional energy system or even unknown technology is being taken seriously in national security discussions. Meanwhile, biotech firms are racing to isolate enzymes or synthetic proteins from the biological samples recovered from the spheres and enclosed biomes. These materials may unlock breakthroughs in medicine, nanotechnology, or neural neural augmentation. Interest is especially high in the neural-like filaments and their potential applications in data storage and brain-machine interface systems. Yet amid this rush, more philosophical perspectives have emerged. The existence of a deeply buried autonomous ecosystem, possibly containing collective intelligence, suggests that the emergence of sentience may not be exclusive to terrestrial evolution as previously defined. Rather than ascending toward light and visibility, life in the trench may have achieved complexity and isolation, evolved under pressures we have only just begun to comprehend. This realization invites a reconsideration of what intelligence is, how it expresses itself, and where it may emerge. It also raises humbling questions about human exceptionalism, as the trench appears to harbor a form of life or consciousness that predates our species, and perhaps perceives existence through fundamentally different paradigms. One provocative theory gaining traction among theorists and geophysicists proposes that the trench may have been engineered, or at the very least utilized, as a form of planetary archive. The symmetry of structures, regularity of emissions, and presence of possible containment chambers evoke comparisons to data vaults or stabilizing mechanisms built to withstand the test of geological time. In this context, recent seismic activity and increases in signal emissions could represent a system response to the increasing technological footprint of humanity in the deep ocean. The trench, therefore, might not simply be a repository of the unknown, but an active participant in planetary self-regulation, one whose functions are only now becoming evident as we evolve the capacity to detect and interpret its signals. Alternative hypotheses are equally compelling. Some suggest that the trench may serve as a biological interface, a contact zone not only for life on Earth, but possibly for exchanges with entities or energies beyond our current dimensional awareness. This theory draws from recorded microbursts of magnetic polarity inversion and field reversals during the drone's mission, phenomena which resist classification under known geological processes. Such events hint at interactions between material and energy realms not yet understood. If correct, the trench may not only house life, but also act as a conduit for forces and intelligences that do not conform to existing scientific models. The implications extend to astrobiology, where the trench provides a template for how life might evolve in the subsurface oceans of other worlds, such as Europa or Enceladus. The unique pressure-based ecosystem of the Puerto Rico Trench offers a new paradigm for what constitutes a habitable zone. It also suggests that intelligence might arise in environments previously considered sterile or unpromising, where energy is derived not from sunlight but from geological gradients and mineral interactions. This reconceptualization has galvanized support for expanding our definitions of life and for funding new exploratory missions not only on Earth but in space. In addition to astrobiological relevance, the trench has become a proving ground for new generations of artificial intelligence. The drone's onboard learning systems adapted in real time to environmental stimuli, highlighting the growing potential for autonomous systems to operate in unknown conditions without direct human oversight. The footage, signal data, and environmental responses collected during the mission now serve as training data sets for machine learning models aimed at identifying novel life forms, decoding non-human communication, and anticipating previously unrecorded biological behaviors. This feedback loop between natural mystery and technological evolution represents a major milestone in human-machine collaboration. Moreover, the trench has inspired a re-evaluation of Earth's interior as an active, dynamic environment capable of hosting life in varied and unexpected forms. Geological models are being updated to account for the possibility that deep Earth processes may not be purely mechanical, but also biochemically or energetically interactive. The idea that tectonic activity could be influenced by or even intertwined with biological systems adds layers of complexity to our models of planetary function. This has prompted renewed investigation into other oceanic trenches, including the Mariana and Sunda trenches, using analytical frameworks derived from the Puerto Rico mission. Each new revelation from this hidden frontier compels a deeper inquiry into the fundamental nature of our planet and our place within it. The ocean, once considered Earth's final physical frontier, has now become its greatest philosophical challenge. With each sensor reading and sonar pulse, the trench reveals not only unknown ecosystems and structures, but glimpses of an intelligence or purpose that eludes definition. It forces a reckoning with the limitations of human perception and the vastness of life's potential expressions. As researchers, theorists, and dreamers prepare for the next descent into the trench, they do so with the awareness that they are no longer merely explorers of the physical world. They are emissaries to a realm of possibility that may forever transform the boundaries of science, consciousness, and existence.